Good morning, good morning. This is Lori from the Pink Girly channel. Happy Friday, August 5th. Woo! Cannot believe we're in August. And from what I understand, the kids down south already started school yesterday, I guess. That's just crazy to me. All right, so I mentioned before that I have company this weekend. My cousin from New York is here visiting. We had a lovely day yesterday. So she's on her own this morning while I stream for a couple of hours. And then, I don't know, depends. It's a little overcast here today. I don't know if we're going to get to the pool or not. We'll just play that by ear. But we're having a great time. Good morning, Kathy. Nice to see you. And I was trying again to decide what to do this morning. Hey, Pam, good morning. And I went with building a journal in a vintage wallet. I've been straightening up my art area, starting to make some real progress. Pam's getting rain. We had just a little tiny bit last night. Didn't do much. So, and we could use it. Good morning, Gail. So, although I would love to spend some time in the pool again today, we really could use the rain. And hubby was out watering early this morning. But there's nothing like a good soak. Brenda D., how are you? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you're doing well. So when I was rummaging through my art room and boxes of stuff, I came across a vintage, I'm going to call it a vintage, maybe retro might be a better word, wallet that I had picked up at a Goodwill. So this is my wallet. You got a lot of rain yesterday, Gail? Oh, nice. You know, something nice and slow and steady for a day would be great. This looks like, you know, it was run over by a very small vehicle. But when I pulled this out of my, you're doing well? Good. I've been doing okay myself. I had to have some blood drawn on Monday just for a regular checkup, and the gal really nailed me. This looks good. I ended up going to the ER because it was a dark purple, you know, about this big, and my vein was raised. Now it's pooled over to the outside edge of my arm. Good morning, Barb. Oh, I saw her notice for that. I don't even know what that kind of paper is, Barb. I was going to check that out. I know, right? So my arm doesn't hurt. It didn't swell. I'm not on blood thinner, so apparently that would have been an issue. But we were just nervous because I just didn't know. You know, obviously it's a blood clot, but it's under the skin. And then I had my regular 6-month checkup with my primary on Wednesday. I mean, he acted like it was no big deal, but my goodness, I never had one look like that before. Like I've gotten bruised before. I bruise very easily, but yeah, this is really nasty. And the guy at the ER said it's going to get a lot uglier. It's going to move down your arm and get real yellow, and it is. Like I said, this looks good compared to, you know, what it did look like. So my wallet here, of course, there's not a lot of room, so it's not going to be a very big wallet, journal, but it's got, you know, the photograph pockets in it. It still has the original identification card, which I think is cool. Hi, Angie. Good morning. And it's got a little pocket here. How sweet is that? And then I thought on the back part, you know, I can put little ephemera in the little coin purse section. Now, the thing of it is I've been thinking about it this morning, And there's not a whole lot of room as far as closure. You know, this is not expandable at all. So there's not a lot of room for it to poof. So I think what I'm going to do, oh, Barbara had a mega wonderful day at 106. Banker boxes were 106. Oh my gosh, Barbara, you must be so excited. Nice, nice score. When I saw the 106, I was thinking it was the temperature, record temperature day, but boxes, my goodness. So I think what I'm going to need to do is take out 2 of these photograph pockets, but I'm going to wait a little bit and see. Now this is split here a little bit. So what I've done is I've pulled out some vintage playing cards. I had this little guy out, but I don't know why this has been cut here. So I put him aside. So now I just have 3, but I can always add. I was thinking about putting 2 in each pocket, but I have 3 here. So, okay, so Ange doesn't know the results back. When she got back yesterday, she got a call. Oh, Angie, I'm so sorry, honey. Aw. How did the test go, Ange? Did you do well? Oh, Ange, I'm sorry for your loss. All right, so I measured, and I had some paper that I had tried to do some eco printing on. So I measured those, gave them a fold. Is it a Buxton wall? It is. Lady Buxton convertible. Right down there. Lady Buxton. Did good on the test? Oh, that's great, Ange. Now, was this the uncle that was sick before? You had some problems before? You had some problems? Aww. So I'm going to stitch these pages in this little crease of the wallet. And then I took the leftovers from these pages that I cut. Oh, really? It's not in too bad a shape, really. I mean, it's got to be pretty old, right? Of course, there's some scuffs and all, but I like all that. So then I took these. Oh, we had cancer. Aw, Ange. Barb owned one of these wallets. Cool. And my tiny attacher fit where I could staple this together. So this is going to tuck in where you would put your bills. Gail said I used to sell wallets when I worked in women's accessories at JCPenney's back in the 70s. So do you think this is from the 70s, or do you think it might be a little older? I mean, I have no clue. I don't think there's anything. You know, I didn't take this out. I was kind of afraid to pull this out. Well, they got a little notch there, so. See, if I pull this whole thing out here, this comes with it, this snappy part. It's so snappy. Well, you know what? Maybe I can get it out with a pair of, yeah, I guess it was, Ange. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe the 60s, Gail. I might be sorry I'm doing this. I don't think there'd be a date on it, though, really. I can't get my... Of course, I got the wrong glasses on. I got it. Here we go. Here we go. The Buxton billfold is manufactured under one or more of the following construction and design patents. United States patents, and then it's got all these numbers. Other patents pending, but no date. Cool, right? I just think all this stuff's cool. All right, Ange. It's likely circa 60s. Cool. So that's the plan. So I'm thinking, because these are thicker, and these are in pretty good shape, but I'm thinking if I take out these two, that'll give me more wiggle room to not only allow this to snap shut, but then the wallet itself to snap shut. So I've got to keep everything fairly flat, no buttons. Hi, Judy. And because, I want to put a couple of things in here. So that's the plan. So what I've started to do is I'm just going to get crack-a-lack, and I'm going to try to stay to 2 hours because I don't want my cousin to be on her own for too very long. So I thought I would do some stamping and work on a couple of tags to put in those pockets. And we'll just see where this leads. I pulled out some small ephemera stuff. I've got some other stuff in my little bin on the floor. I pulled out some washi tape, some stamps, and then I pulled out these little kind of retro greeting cards, thinking that these colors kind of went with, the wallet. So what I thought I might do is paint on the back side of these. So I scuffed them up with my with an emery board, take off that shiny slickness of the card. Okay, Ange, that's fine, honey. That's fine. Yes, it's a market weekend too, girls. So at 12:30 Eastern, I believe Keisha will be on with the market weekend. August 1st already. So I pulled out some aloe. This is a nice sagey color green that I think would work also with the coloring of the wallet. So I'm just going to get a quick coat of paint on this. And let me grab a paper towel. So yesterday, my sister Nancy was able to visit, and my cousin Kathy and Nancy and I got into the pool, had a lovely day. Hubby went around with us for a little while, and then we had a nice dinner, and then we relaxed. And then when Ron went to bed last night, Kathy and I watched the Downton Abbey movie. She hadn't seen it, so we were able to watch that. So that was cool. So we were just visiting and giggling, how that goes. Okay, so I'm not sure I want this to be, I'm thinking I might put some gesso on these as well. But I wanted the paint to really stick. And I'm just dripping some on the card itself because I don't want to put my elbow in it on my work mat. So I'm just covering up like the queen, leaving maybe the edges a little bit white. And like I said, you can do a lot with these, of course, but because my space is limited and I don't want a whole lot of puff on this particular journal, I needed to have a low profile. So, and I like the way the gesso looks, when you scrape it. So we'll see. So I thought if I got a quick coat on, these could be drying. And I haven't really thought about any particular rhyme or reason. I could have probably gone through my stamps a little more, but I just pulled out flowers because that just seems... Yeah, they were readily available, and I've got a lot of different ephemera and stuff that I can add that will go with, you know, flowers or work well with it. Speaking of queens, I watched the latest Randy Rainbow video this morning. I don't think I know Randy Rainbow. All right, so I've got one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pages here. And they're not real squared off. They're not perfect, which, you know, I don't really care about that. That's okay. I picked up these stencils because I wanted something that was smaller scale. A 4x4 would have been good, but you know what? I didn't think about that until just now. But a 6x6, I guess I could always cut them if I wanted to, but I like having that little stencil here by my desk that I've used quite a few times. And these I thought might look cute. Oh, sure, Barbara. Hey, Queen Bee, good morning. All right, so I kind of like these circles. And I've got this little one. So I thought I first would start by zhuzhing these up a little bit and doing just a little bit of, maybe a little bit of stenciling work. So I'm going to grab my forest green and my sage and maybe my tattered rose. Let's see. And I'm going to do a little bit on each page. Now this one, you see, I was trying to echo dye. We're doing pretty well this morning. Thank you very much for asking. Angie did well on her test, so I'm glad about that. All right, let me get a couple more of these little brushes here. Some of these smaller ones, I don't know how well they are to use, but some of these other ones are a little rounder. Might be okay. Oh, found me a green feather. I don't want this. I want this other little. I got little jars sitting off to my right that I keep all this kind of stuff in. All right, so I'm going to try to have one for each color. So let me try the pink. And I'm just going to mix these up a little bit. See if I can keep my brushes in the right place. Oh, that's a good question, Kathy. Yeah, what did she eat, Ange, when it was time for you to be able to eat? Angie had a test done. So I'm using the Distress Oxide. I'm just putting, I guess I'm a little off camera, just putting a little light design on these. Just kind of as a base. Oh, I like this stencil. I thought I had ordered 2 sets, but I must have opted just to get this one. This looks cool. So what does he do, Barb? Randy Rainbow, huh? I like that. I really like that a lot. Some of my pages don't look too bad here with this eco dye thing. It's like when I first did it, I didn't think they looked so great, but now looking at them, you know, a year later, not too bad. And then when you cut away all the other bits, not too shabby. I like this stencil, girls. What do you think? I don't know if I want to use the other one. The other one's kind of looks more geometric. This kind of looks like rocks. I moved my little pink one. Get some of this vintage rose on here. Laura, you just need to watch it. He does musical parodies. Okay, primary political. He's absolutely brilliant and so talented. Okay, thanks, Barb. You know, with the rainbow, I was thinking it might be an art thing. Just wasn't sure. Whatever I could eat. Ange was like a crazy woman, could eat whatever she could get her hands on. Good morning, Dee Dee. Nice to see you. Dee Dee says, Barbara, it's funny that if he were a conservative comedian, he would have been banned on YouTube. Oh. Well, I'll have to have a listen, Barb. If he's a little too much, I might have to take that link down. Okay. So I think this one just needs maybe a little bit of something. Maybe I'll switch off to this lighter sage green. Yeah, don't blame me either, Ange. I was thinking you'd hit that Mexican restaurant. Angie, did they say how long you had to wait for your results? All right, let's see. I think I'm getting carried away with this stencil. Oh, thanks, Dee Dee. I wanted to keep my little brushes separate, and I think I mixed them. Because I didn't lay it on the right little pad. When I bought these, I understood how they were used. I don't mean to say that, but I didn't know about surface or how big. And so I got a set that had all these different sizes. In hindsight, if you're looking to buy a little tool like this, this looks big, but you know, it's really not. I like this size better. You know, like these are real skinny. Good morning, Queen Bee. I did say good morning. Maybe you missed it. It's nice to see you. Angie said, Lori, no, just when the doc calls. The way things have been, maybe 3 weeks. Well, I hope you don't have to wait 3 weeks. Oh my goodness. All right, I think I only have another page or two to do. It didn't seem like I had that many pages, but now it seems like I'm doing this forever. Forever. So I'm thinking I could stamp in this too. Queen Bee is trying to decide whether to eat lunch for breakfast or have a breakfast. I had lunch for breakfast myself, Queen Bee. Okay. Let's get more of this in here. Dun, dun, dun. Boom, boom, boom. I want to leave that there. Let's try this skinny guy. All right, so I'm thinking about how to decorate these pages and not, I've got these all mixed up. It doesn't seem like it matters too much. It's okay. I'm loving this. I am loving this little stencil. Goodness. Let's put a little pink-a-dink in there. Now I want to stamp them. Okay, Barbara. I want to stamp them, the pages, before I put them in the wallet, because I think that makes more sense. All right, so that one looks kind of cool. Let's see. I could have done a better job at cutting these, but I'm gonna go with it. I like things to be a little bit wonky. Kathy says, let me know awesome ideas. Let me know awesome ideas working. Of course, sharing space with M right now. Oh, I saw that you took a walk with her, but I didn't get a chance to watch. I haven't watched much in the last couple days. All right, so I've got some Stampin' Up! Stamps here. So this is like, you know, the dandelions that have gone to seed. I really like this stamp. And then I've got these where they have the full flower and then a partial at the one end. And I've got this little sprig. I brought out some washi tape. My cousin was just talking about washi paper. I didn't know there was such a thing. So now I said, thanks. We call you an enabler. And then I have blessings. I might use that on the longer pages. And then I've got some washi. So I'm just going to hopefully simply decorate some of these pages to start. So let's see. I want to get a stamp off piece of paper so I can kind of get an idea of what I might like. So I've been pushing all my scraps over here to the one side. Of course, now I'm not finding. I'm particular about my scraps too. It's just terrible to be this way. Terrible. All right, let's see how this stamps. Ooh, It's pretty good. Good morning, Teresa. Nice to see you. All right, so let's take this. And I want to try to overlap. Pam said, my sister has a friend and her husband passed away recently. He also had cancer and had said no chemo. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's do that. I pulled out this Timmy stamp. I don't know if that's going to stick on anything. It doesn't feel like it's got much stickability. Oh, it did. All right, so let's try to line that up. Okay. I'm going to see what kind of a... I haven't used this before. And I don't necessarily need it to be real intense, I don't think. Oh, that's pretty cool. I feel like I need to move up. Then I'm kind of out of frame a little bit. All right, let me ink this again. I don't want it too terribly dark. So I was watching Ann Lar, I don't know when, last week sometime. And she was doing the bug stuff, her bug pages. So I found a couple of stamps, Tim Holtz kit with bugs, and she had these words, like not a script stamp, but just like regular writing. Anyway, got one of those too. That's kind of cool. I haven't used those yet either. Okay, let's see. I kind of like this little wispy stamp. I'm not sure how that's gonna show up. Let's just see. Yeah, you don't see that pink at all. Not sure I'm going to see the light green either. It's very faint. You can see it okay. I'm working on my zine swap. Oh, Pam, I'm going to do that too, but I haven't started. I have to get some ideas. All right, I have here Dare to Dream. I'm going to stamp that on. I want the words to stamp pretty well. It's a little twisted. We like a little twisted. Sometimes these stamps, it just amazes me how nicely they do stamp. Dare to Dream. And of course, I want to stick fabric and all kinds of stuff, but I don't have the space. I want the wallet to be able to close and use the snaps, you know, without getting too pudgy. I don't want it to be too pudgy. Now this is a little off, but that's okay. I'm going to see Blessings. Is that big enough? Yeah. I think I can do it. I think I can. Good. I have my Elvis mat here. It's about the demise of Humpty Dumpty. Cool. Okay, Ange, I'll probably see you at Keisha's. I don't know if I'll be able to tune in later or not, but hopefully I can catch up with you there. Okay, so now let's see. I've got those. And I don't know that I need a stamp on every page. I kind of like things that go sideways. It's all going sideways, folks. I had a little tin of little stamps. I think it's over here. Might be a little heart in here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bee. I kind of like him. Bees and flowers go, right? There's a little ladybug. So our friend Janet would say a ladybird. A little leaf. That leaf might be cute. That heart's a little bigger than I wanted, but it's a little star. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. I had them open, I think, because hopefully I'll get a better stamp. From the heart. Let's see if that'll fit this way. Not quite. Oh, hi, Kathy's World. How are you this morning? Really, Kathy? I don't know. I was digging through my stuff, and there it were. All right, let's put friends. I've got friends. This is on the slide. My friend's stamp, but I love the font on this stamp. It needs a little more juice. Somebody said spritz it with water. Let's do that. Let's give it a little spritz. Yeah, it would be cool if I was able to, you know how some wallets, at least these days, have like an extension, or it might be a little elastic piece, or they've got 2 snaps, doing much better. The pain levels are tolerable now. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think I knew that you were having difficulties, but I'm glad you're getting some relief. That's great. Maybe I wasn't supposed to wet the oxide. I don't know. Barb, are you doing the challenge too? Are you doing the zine challenge? I put it in chat. I don't know if anybody saw it, but that's, yes, 2 skin can. Oh, bless you, Kathy. Oh, I'm glad you're getting some relief. Okay, kind of over pushed, but that'll be all right. So we've got that. What else do we have here? Let's see what this leaf looks like. I did the challenge, just not doing the swap. Gotcha. Okay. One of Janet's zines is on my bucket list, so we'll see. I have to remember to sign mine. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I was messing around trying to do some eco printing, and some of them are a little better than others, but they were kind of in rough shape, so I cut the good stuff out of the center. All right, so I've got a couple of leaves there. Let's see. Let's do a little bumblebee. I don't know, this, I'm kind of leaning towards, I should maybe get out a darker pinky color, but I'm not sure that I have. Oh, he didn't turn out too bad. Let's get this little bee. I don't know if it's a bee or a fly, actually. But he's very cute. He's very cute, right? All right. We have on the other side. Let's see. Let's try this from the heart. Ah! Sorry, girls. I went to turn around and I whacked mine up. Not an evergreen, but that's kind of, oh, that's kind of a, maybe this is, the evergreen bough is kind of a blue green. I want to stay with the yellow. Oh, thank you, Queen. Thank you, Barbara. And Queen Bee reminded for thumbs up. Thanks. It helps my channel. Oh, it's just a little channel. Let's see here. Okay, let's see how this stamps. Is my desk messy enough for you? Jeez. Some girls are so good at keeping their area clean and straightened up. Okay, honey. Maybe she's doing a reading or something. She was going to ice her knee. My cousin had knee surgery in May. She's doing really well, but she still needs to ice it, you know, and exercise it. All right, so I'm going to put from the heart here. You're not one of those neat people? Oh, good. Look, I pushed too hard again, but the little top part, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it was intentional. So, shh, don't tell anybody. Yes. Some gals you watch and everything is just so wonderfully neat. I don't know, this stamp feels really stiff. Oh, okay, it's got a little, this is one of those, I think it's Soto. It's got those little girls. Now, I'm thinking most of these pages, of course, writing on a journal in a wallet, you know, I'm not sure how that's going to flesh out, but I'm going with it. Because once I saw the wallet and the idea got into my head, that's just what I want to do. That's just what I want to do. Dance the boogaloo. Woohoo! All right, I put a little star out somewhere. I do like little stars. I don't know where did my little star go? Do 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 do. I need a sip of my water. Kathy tried the neat and organized. She gave up the ghost. I don't think I have this flower. Let's see how this stamps in the Victorian rose. Let's see. Oh, not too shabby. It would stamp probably better if I'd get my, oh, here he is. Come on, Elvis. Let's add Elvis into the mess. A book board, huh? I think that needs a little bee. I'm going to call it a bee. I like the idea of a bee much better than a fly. See, if I would put these on a regular stamp block, I don't think I'd have that issue with that extra line. Yes, I think all husbands seem to have that gene. I did order and receive the colored pencils that I was wanting to try. So I got not the biggest set, but a smaller set of Polychromos and the Caran d'Ache Luminance. And my husband thinks they're trash. Well, he bought a couple of plants that were just about as expensive, and I said, they may be perennials, but there is a chance that they could die. My colored pencils, I'll grind them up, but they're not going to die. Oh, there's the star. And let's see. I didn't I did it again. See, a lot of these, even though I clean them, they lose their stickums. See, he won't stick to the board. And then I drop it, and then I have a mess. All right. Let's see what we have now. Okay. All right. And I'm just not even going to worry about how I'm putting these together. I really do like that dandelion stamp. I think I'd like to have another one of those in here. I love it, really. Okay, let's see. What else do I have here that's different that I haven't used yet? Oh, this guy. Let's do something odd with this. Let's put this one on its side. Let's go this way. Kathy says she's always in pajamas unless she has to go out of the house. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm in my pajamas a lot too. It just makes more sense. I've got certain ones, they're not really pajamas. Mine are like what I would, for a lack of better term, like a house dress. And saves on laundry. I don't go anywhere. Nobody comes here. Let's see. Pam says she thinks the Crayola pencils end up being trash, especially when you go to sharpen them and the lead keeps breaking. Yeah. I did that with a couple of my Prismas, and I wrote to them, contacted them, and here, part of it was me. I was at that time using an electric sharpener, and I was heating up the core, and it was not good. Oh. My sharpener's in the other room, but yes, I can go get it. It's a good idea. Give me 1 second. 1 second to forget it. I'll go get it. Maybe I'll do another one of these. This kind of looks cool, right? Can you see the the stems of the flowers, there's a little leaf there. It looks much better since I cut out. I just got a new manual sharpener, and it's wonderful. I don't even know the gal's name. I was looking up how to paint, not how to paint, how to color. Let me try this in pink. How to color auburn hair. And I didn't even pay attention to who this gal was, but she was using this sharpener. And of course, I hopped right online and got one. And I love it. My problem with a manual sharpener is that they're small. So I had a hard time holding it without my hand cramping. And then I couldn't crank it, to make it work well. I might have to get out some of my Timmy bugs and put some bugs in here on these pages. See, look. All right, if you're easily enabled, look away. Wouldn't some of these look cute on these pages? Maybe I need to do that. All right, hold on. I'm going to go get those sharpeners. I have two to show you, Pam. Okay. This one, I got this one because I was having a hard time, like I said, holding the pencil and cranking. This one holds the pencil for you. And let's see. So this one, you pinch the top and that opens and you slide this in, you pull this out and then crank. So I don't have to hold and crank. And of course I can get a really sharp tip with this one. So this is what I've been using since I ground down my one Prisma pencil so terribly. And the other one that I just got, I had never seen this either. And this has a dial, where you can choose the point size that you'd like. But it turns real easy. See, the electric one, I was really grinding up my pencils. Now, this one, the gal said, you don't grind up your pencils as much with this one. I grind them fairly well. But see, it turns real easy. Now, I have it set on 3, so I haven't really checked out the other settings. This was reasonable. This was like $6.50 on Amazon. T-Gal. T-G-A-A-L. There's no hyphen on this, but that's what I put in. I put it in with a hyphen. Right, and it's portable, and it catches your crumbs. That just slides off the back, like your mouse would to put the battery in. And I only got the one because I wasn't sure if I'd like it, because I've been disappointed in so many, but you can get a pack of 2. Now, there was another brand that looked similar to this, but it wasn't the T-Gull. Now, they may be good too. I don't know. I just got this one because that's what I saw the girl use, and I'm very, very pleased with this. Now, how long that blade will stay sharp, I don't know, because I just got it. And it's funny, this color was $6.50. I think the black one was like $8.50. Go figure. I mean, I don't know. I think that's kind of cray-cray, but I'm very, very pleased with it. See, because a lot of times if I go to the doctor's office, or even if I go to my mom's, or when I was at the co-op and I'd go work my shift, I was taking, yeah, a set of 2 for $11.70. See, that's not bad, but I didn't know if I would like it. So I went ahead and I just got the one. But, I was carrying this with me. So my daughter found one. She's a school teacher that she really liked. And it was a Maypo, I think was the brand. Maypo, if I'm remembering correctly. But goodness, I just couldn't find them. They were hard to find. Oh, you're welcome, Gail. I'm so happy I can enable them. I guess I said it earlier to look away if you were easily enabled. I forgot to say it about the sharpener. But see, I color most times every evening. I color a lot. I use my pencils a lot. I think, to me, I use them a lot. And I know you're teasing me. So I splurged on it. Yeah, it would have been great if I had it for when I went to Europe. Oh my gosh, it would have been great. I took one of those little cruddy ones that only works part of the time. Sheesh. Or I take a container to grind the bits in. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm probably fussing about too much with this. I should have went over further. No, that really didn't. My second stamp didn't do much of nothing there. All right, let's have a bug. Shall we have a bug? Oh, this fly is really cool. It's similar to what I have, but he's a little bigger. Oh, look at this guy. Buggy Wuggy. Buggy Wuggy. All right, I need to get a littler stamp in the jig. Let's see if he'll go on this. Now, I haven't used these before, so super picky about my supplies. I use Fitz, my electric person. Freestyle artist. Right to the bottom. Ooh. I missed it. I have a little fishy ones from the dollar. Oh, yeah, I've tried those, Pam. Oh. When I got my new pencils, I opened it up. Oh, and the smell of pencils just, it's amazing. And then it reminded me of that line in You've Got Mail, something like, what does she say? Something about a bouquet of sharpened pencils. See here, this guy's, I guess, a B. He's a little larger than your average bee. All right, let's see. So I need to start moving. I'm starting to just start moving along here, or I'm not going to get enough accomplished. Okay. I'll put him here. That was silly. I put him right on my hugs. Let's put hugs. Hugs. I'm going to try to keep these on this board. All right, Queen Bee said, Kathy, my neighbor moved away a while back and I got blessed with part of her art supplies. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love when stuff like that happens. Whoa. Starting to have a mini avalanche. Mini avalanche. Avalanche. All right, let's see. Let's stack some of this off to the side. All right, now let's just go through hopefully very quickly. What do I want my front page to be? I think I like this one, so I'm gonna go this way. All of the Crayola. See, I don't know that I've ever used the Crayola. I guess I'm a bit of a snob. When I didn't know what I was doing, I purchased the Scholar Prismacolor brand, and I didn't realize they were really not for coloring. They were more for sketching. I could really trim this, I guess, but I don't want to make it wuss. I wonder if I could. Just give it a little trimsy. I know it's dangerous to do this. Just a little. Just a skosh, as they say. Gail has a bunch of Crayola products. Got them for the grands and my niece when she was young. But they haven't used them much. And my grands want to use my stuff. So, and they're pretty careful. They're not too abusive. So the last couple times I've let them use my pencils. They're very gentle with them. All right, so now I've got some washi. Let me just put a little washi here, there, and we'll see. Decorate these pages up a little more. Just a little bit here and there. Maybe I'll wrap this one around the back. And I like all these. I think these are pretty much Tim Holtz stuff. Now, like you said, I'm trying to go flat. I'm trying to go as flat as I can. Now this, I think this is a, I don't know if this is a Jane Davenport or, I don't know who else this would be. This is one of the popular girls. I don't know that it's Jane though. Maybe it's, I don't know. But she's got all the cool girls. Might be Jane. Might be Vicky Bouton. I don't know. But I usually have a hard time getting that to rip off in one piece. But I did it that time. So let's see, what else did I pull out here? I've got, let's do, this is letters. Let's do a little bit of the letters. Start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes are. I haven't had a chance to use my new special effect crayons. Oh, I don't know what they are. I don't know what special effect crayons are. That's too wide for that. Let's go here. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, So, Fa, La, Ti. Made limited edition crayons like Pam typed above. Huh. Alright, I'm just layering this underneath that other little one that I did. And I'm going to wrap it around to the other side. We're going to wrap it. All right, now I have to the left of me on the floor some other goodies because I want to put some. Hey, Shannon, good morning. Nice to see you. All right, let's see here. Now, a lot of this stuff is just very thin paper, so it's not going to add a lot of bulk. That might be too big. Let's just see what we have here. Look, I got these Timmy people, and I haven't used any of them. I want to look at those. And let's see, what else do I have here? Some of these images are just, they're just so beautiful to me. Some of these fleurs. I get a little thin fleur. Look at that little piece of something, something. I don't know. Might look cute somewhere. Look, here's a bug. Here's a bug thing. There's another bug thing. There's a label. I don't think any of these are stickers, though. I think all this stuff is like for stuff to glue down. Look, here's a piece of old Timmy paper. Here's a bug. Collect. We're kind of moving ourselves into a certain direction. Ah, I refound my, Barbara, I refound my Timmy stamps. They're in the bottom of this. Please, when I say can't find them again, please remind me. Oh, look at those. I wonder if I could use those at all. I would appreciate it so much if someone would say, Lori, they're in your tub with all your Timmy floral cutouts. Been looking, why I put them in there, I have no idea. No idea. Okay, I know it's dangerous having all these things open. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can use here. Now, see this, I'm thinking, this type of thing. See, that's going to look cute in that pocket, will it not? And then I want some stuff to put back here. Right? So I want to be mindful of what, that might be even a little too small. What if I fold this baby? What if I fold that? Let's give it a little press. Yeah, so I remember where they were. You know what, Shannon? You're exactly right. I'm going to put them here so I'll remember where they are. And then go on. See, now I can make that a little book. I can put a little nutski in that. Oh, see, that's a little bigger. So let's put that one on the outside edge. See, how about that? How about that, huh? I picked it up at Goodwill. Yeah, I was just rummaging through the old stuff. I was thinking about putting a piece of washi tape there because that's a little split. But isn't it darling? I just love it. All right, so see, now I can come back in here and ink. I probably won't have time. See, I'm almost at 2 hours. Time goes so quickly. Ink these, put some lines, put a little string in there. That's going to go there. All right. And let me just see. I don't know if there's any people that I think are going to work in here. Let me just pull out a few of these. See if anybody looks like a scientist. Oh my gosh, look at those little people. Maybe. If he wasn't sitting. Not really. They're adorable, but I don't see any right quick that I think is going to work. All right, so let's put that up. I pulled out a few little. Do I want anything sticking out the top? Perhaps I do. I can stick out the top. You have the little people in your cart? Yeah, I finally caved. You get so many, right? Oh, look. I have a page that I missed. Oh, well, we're going to live without that one. I don't like to have a blank spot on the back. So I'm going to take this stamp here and stamp the back of this. And I should ink-a-dink. Ink-a-dink. I'll just grab the tea dye. It's probably not going to give me much color. It might be a little. So pick a page, any page. And just I'm going to put it on the Dare to Dream page and hope it's okay. And I'm going to use my tiny attacher for this. And I'm going to staple it backwards so it's smooth on that side. And then I might put a little piece of, I know I pulled out a little piece of, it was in my, yeah, see, this is a little tiny book that had, you know, this binding at the top that was on the spine. I should have attached that one. Well, I want the staple to be covered. So let me get a little bit of my, you know, the Fabri-Tac sticks down pretty quick. So let me get a little bit of, right, right, exactly, Barb. There's so many. If you get them, because some stuff it's like, oh, I don't know if I can share it. But there's plenty of that to share for sure. Now this is a little thicker than probably I want. All right, so let's do this. So you get where I'm going. You get where I'm going with this decorating. Now, as far as putting in other things, I can always glue those in. I wanted to get them really stamped because it'd be hard to stamp while they were in the wallet, right? Makes sense, right? So now I want to scoot something behind here because I don't want to punch my hole all the way through to the back of the wallet. So let's see. I don't know. This might work. I've got this tile. And I'm just going to eyeball this. That's my wallet. That goes in the dollar part. Let's see. Okay, wait a minute. I want to cap my... Yeah. I got me a whole lot of love going on in my craft space. I'm just going to do 2 simple little holes because I don't want to fuss around. I think I need my awl. I want them a little bigger. Oh my gosh, this is making me nervous. So I'm just going to do it, girls, and hope I can get through to the other side. It's sliding. It's sliding. Okay, so let me do this first. I'm going to punch it right through to Elvis. I'm going to use this as my guide. Ooh, I did it. I went down a little further than I wanted to, but that's okay. So I've got my holes. I'm going to grab a piece of my thread and I'm just going to pop it through and tie it. I'm not going to, fuss. Hopefully it will tie tight enough. Now I'm not sure that I can get this through without a needle. That's the thing. Let's start at the bottom. Not sure I can get it through the wallet. Let's move this guy back over where he was. And now I'm going to need... My goodness, that is so stinking big. Where did I put... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Roller down. Let's see if I can get my thread through this. I like reading books to kids too. All right, so I'm pulling it through my wallet and then I'm just poking it through the next hole. This couldn't be any easier. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm just trying it. And then I'm popping this through my pages. I wonder if I should try to go down through it again. Go down through and come back up so it's like double. Let's give it a go. So I'm going to go back down through here. I don't want to split the cord either, so I want to try to avoid doing that. See if I can wiggle me through it. There we go. And through. And see, I'm popping right back through that hole and then wiggling through my pages. You probably don't have to do that, but I'm just doing it. And I'm pulling it really tight. And then I want to check and make sure I don't have any loopy-doops in there, right? And then I think I want to, maybe I should have kept that needle in there. Hi, Malia. I was just going to say, it's not too bad getting this waxy stuff through because you can kind of squish it. And now it's not. All right, so I want to scoot this under. So I'm under that thread when I tie it. There we go. And I'm just going to do a simple knot. Give it a trim, and of course I can tie something. I'm not going to trim it super short because I might want to tie something on the little dingly danglies there. All right. Don't want to lose my needle. Okay, so that's, I've got those in there. Now what's going to happen here is I've got, these are going to be tags. So they're going to go in my pockets. And after I work on this and get this a little more the way I want it, I'll decide whether I'm going to take some of these out, because I don't know if you can tell, but these are really heavy. And they're hard. You know, like when you get a wallet these days, if it has the picture part in it, these are real soft and flexible. Okay, Pam. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Have a great day. All right. So my tags are going to go in there, and then I'm going to put little doodaddies in there. And then I made this. This is a tall journal of sorts, if you will. It's only a few pages. So I'm going to carry through the theme of stamping. So let's start in the center. And then I've got this stamp who's got, you know, images on both ends. So I think I might do that over on the edge. So let me get my and I'm just going to go for it. I don't know if I hit it. I might be off the page. We just had brakes put on my car. All right. Then I think I'm going to go down here and just bring this one up partially. Like that. And let's see. I was thinking it might be fun if something stuck out from here as well. So I saw that I had one of those. Here we go. One of these whale tail tags. So I'm going to do this. Give it a nice crease. going to use my ink. Ink it up. Oh, thanks, Malia. You were going to use tablet covers to make it. Yeah, that's a good idea, too. All right, so and then I was thinking I like things to be dangling, you know, hanging and a dangling. So I'm going to punch a little hole. I didn't pull out a bulb pin, so I don't know that I can get my hands on one real quick. I'm going to make this hole smaller. That might be off kilter, just a tad. All right, so now where's my little gluey? Where's my little gluey gooey? Let me see. I don't know if this one is working well today. You know, some days they work a little better than others. I think I'm using a different one. Let's see if this guy's going to work today. Yes, at least for right now, it's going to work. That's probably way too much glue. Let's spread that around a little bit. Normally I don't spread. I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. All right, so I'm going to pop this up here. Let's do this page. Because now that's going to stick out of my wallet. Hi, Vanessa. Good morning, good morning. All right, so that's good. I think I need a little bugaboo. Now maybe one of these. See, but this is going to bend, of course, if I put it in the wallet. Let's see, it's a little too wide. That one's just a little too wide. All right, I found this little strip of, see, I don't throw anything out. This is just a little cutoff from a journal page, I think from like 1930s or something. But see, I love how that looks. Right? I don't know. Is it me? Is it me? You talking to me? Let's see if I can ink this a little bit. Now, I was also thinking about decorating the outside of the journal. The outside of the wallet. But I'm a little nervous about it. But sometimes you have to get over your fears. So I'm just going to glue this little piece of ledger paper. See, my husband said he doesn't understand why I save all these bits. But see, this is why, because this little tiny piece, it's just going to look darling here. Is it not? Now, I just saw in my collection of, now see, I've lost my pin. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Now remember, I'm trying to keep this flat, not too much bulk, because of the wallet. There's not too much give. So now I've got some of my, I've got a couple pieces of tinkle tape left here, I think. Let me see. And then, of course, I didn't ink on these either. I think, oh, there we go. Let's see. see if I can get this little piece up. This is so great to have some of this already made up so that when you're in the zone, I'm tearing that. I'm just going to add that. All right. Let's see, what else can I do here? Graphic 45, Let It Be collection. See, it's trash, right? No, it is not. All right, I need to put my tinkle tape somewhere where I can just, I don't want to be able to grab it. So I'm going to trim off that little piece there that I'm not crazy about. And I'm going to ink it. Now this is kind of cardstocky, so it's a little thicker than, there's something on the back. I'm wondering if I can, well, let me ink it first. I'm wondering if I can pull this in half. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, baby. Look at there, see? Come on, huh? Fabaruni. All right, let's grab this. Just following through with the idea or the look that we had earlier on. Just putting some of this down real quick. And then we're going to get that little bee. Maybe we'll put a little bit of this on as well. Now, a lot of times with this stuff, I don't want the hard edge. I just want some of the middle. So I'm just kind of bending this stamp. And hopefully I'm just going to get a little bit from the center. And it's not going to look, I don't want it to look boxy. I just want it to look like it's got little smooshes. See, so it just looks really kind of hit or miss, but not a hard edge. I don't know. It's just how my brain is. All right, I think I want that there. And instead of waiting for it to dry, I've got some of the score tape here. I'm just going to put a little score tape on this. Just because I have it. It's sitting right here. All right. And I want to remind everyone that today's a market day. Our market weekend starts. You want to go to Keisha's Creations. And you can hang out with us there. You can shop. You can chat. You can giggle. You can try to win some giveaways. You also, I think it's a great place to get ideas, because even if you don't purchase, you know, you see some of the products that some of the girls are selling, and then of course Keisha's always giving us ideas. All right, now I'm going to get that piece of tinkle tape, and I'm going to add that there. Okay, this is shaping up. This is shaping up. Where's some washi? I think I want a little bit of washi. Has anybody ever looked at or gotten any, like I said earlier, my cousin was telling me about washi paper. I've never seen it. Didn't know such a thing existed. Oh gosh, I'm liking this, guys. I think that's turning out pretty cute. All right, let's see. What did I do with that little bee? Maybe I need a bigger bug. Let me get one of these bigger bugs here from Timmy's set. Let's try this guy. Well, that's what I was wondering, Kathy. Kathy said she got some, but she can't put it on without it folding. Yeah, I was wondering this. I asked my cousin. I don't think she was getting what I was asking. But that was my question. If you can get it down without it being wrinkly. And she said, well, you cut it to the size that you want, which I understand that. But even a 6x6 or whatever, right? Like, how would you get it down without it you're really kind of being a mess. All right, I have my Stampin' Block somewhere. Here it is. And I just am loving this dark green. Let's see how he stamps. He ended up cutting it like tape. Oh, well, that was pretty clever. That's a clever idea. Oh boy, these bugs are really, I'm sorry, these bugs are cute, girls. These bugs are really cute. All right. I'm going to put him right on top of those words. All right. So, of course, there's more that can be done here. I'll get a bulb pin with something that I can do, have a little jingly jangly, and just to save some time, you know, there's more I can do to decorate in here. All right. Let's just make sure he's dry. He looks dry. And like I said, this is going to slip in here. All right. And I'll have to push it all the way in if I want that tag to be out and dangle. So, you're welcome, Kathy. I mean, Kathy, I got it was a combined set. You want to be further enabled? The set I got came with the stamps and with the thinlets, or he calls them framelets. So then you can stamp your bug. Thank you, Barb. Take care. Have a great day. And then, so once you know, and then you put your, I haven't tried it yet because I just got them. But then you can cut them out. Cut it out, right? Sweet. So I might add some of those in. All right, so now this is also going to get stamped and inked, right? Okay. And just depending on thickness, how much, you know, more I can get in here. I'm a naughty, naughty girl. Yeah, it was a combo. You got the stamp set and you got the cutouts. And I just, you know, when I did the math to buy them separate, and I thought down the road I might want them, I might as well just get them together on Amazon. I got them on Amazon. Mm-hmm. It's really Ann Laur's fault. I'm blaming Ann. Okay, so Then my retro cards, I'm going to probably put some, I don't know where I threw them, some gesso on them and stamp them and, you know, trying to just do them as flat as I can. So they'll go in the picture section and that will snap close. And this will be, and this will snap close this way. So you still got a little bit, I still have a little bit of wiggle room. Okay. Right, exactly, Shannon. They're very fussy to cut out. And of course you can stamp them and use them that way, and they're quite lovely. But if you'd like to stamp them out and pop them up. Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. She said her allergies are really bad this morning, sneezing and coughing. Oh. And then back in here, I'm going to put, you know, little ephemera, you know, like these little tags and whatnot. It's going to go in here. But then I was thinking, well, it's just kind of plain. So I should probably think about doing something to the outer edge, because we decorate the covers of other journals, do we not? Do we not? So how about a little strip of burlap? Let's see if I can. Now here, because it's the outside, and I don't have to worry about how much space I have. Kathy says, gotta go, headed to get a treatment. All right, we'll see you at Keisha's. All right, Kathy, thanks for coming. All right, so let me just see if I can trim off. I don't know. Well, let me just see. I don't cut so straight. Now I can't go too far because I got that pocket on the back, right? So I just kind of want to go, and I don't want it to infringe on the, so maybe I want to go this way. I don't want it to fringe on my snapped area. So maybe, and we could have some sticking out the top and the bottom. Got the stamps and the dies. So I hope you like them. Hi, Tina. Nice to see you. Now, probably what I should do is, you know, stitch along here, but I'm not really, can't really get to my sewing machine right this moment. So let's just see what we can build. And then I might stitch it before I glue it onto the cover. So I'm thinking maybe this way. Now, see, I don't want to lose my little cards there. So maybe this way, and then I pulled out my roll of Batik Fabrique, my Batik Fabrique, and I'm going to look for something that I think's going to look smashingly swell on this journal. So there's that one. Ooh. Gosh, I love this fabric. Yeah, I love this fabric too. So maybe, what do you think? Think this one? All right, let's see what everybody says. All right, so I'm thinking this one. So I'm going to have a piece. Uh-oh, where's my, I lost my cut piece. There it is. So I'm going to have a piece of, I got it on Facebook Marketplace. Shannon, if you send me a message, I'll get you the info. Facebook Market. I didn't think her prices were too bad. I got some squares of it. She had different color palettes, like, you know, teals or reds or oranges, and they're nice pieces. I can show you those if you want. And then she had, I think it was the same gal, she had this where you had all the strips. Let me do this first. All right, so I'm thinking I might like this. Or, now this is really kind of on the blue side. Let's just give us, that's darling too. I mean, look at these. Oh, this is more the green. And then there's this one. Okay, let's just do between the three. Now that I've made a mess of all that fabric. All right, I got to find some place to put it. I've got two of those out. Let me sit it back here. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to have the burlap. Everybody said the first one. You girls are saying this one here, the first one. It's got the yellow. Yeah. I know, right? Well, wait till you see this other that I have. I think I have it right on my, yeah. Because I've been organizing, girls, I know right where it is. How about that? Surely that will cause us to have rain today. All right, as they say, clutch your pearls. Clutch your pearls. Show off. It won't last long. Let me cover a couple of these up before I have a problem. Let's get it out of the way. All right, so this is the one we're going to use. And there's my burlap. Did I hit the camera? I'm so sorry. All right, so I believe it was the same lady had this. It may not have been. I'd have to go back and look. But these are, I promised somebody a piece of this. I got to get that mailed. These are the yellows and the golds. And they're, you know, these are decent sized piece. So these are, so I'm going to say 22, I think by 9, by 8, 8 1/4. And then she sells them in, you know, like color palettes. So these are all the yellows, and these, I believe, were $10. So I got this. Look at that. Okay, could you just die? Hi, Happy Maker. Oh, thank you. I don't know if we've met before. Thank you for joining us. And this one. And then I got the teals or greens. I'm not sure what she called them. Love this one. Okay, Queen Bee, thanks for joining us. Have a great snooze. All right. So I'm really not a fabric person, so I don't know if this is a good deal or not. But I love the batik. Look at this one. Ugh. Oh, sorry, Gil. I don't have anybody else to share this with when I get excited about stuff. You know, nobody in my immediate life cares. I just love it. This is more of a like a fuchsia. So I want to make a little fabric book with some of this stuff. Haven't gotten to that yet either. Okay, I'm just smushing everything off to the side. Just smushing. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is put a little piece of this down. Then I'm going to put a little piece of this down. I think it tears fairly well. So I'm going to tear it here. I like to tear it. Right, Happy? I mean, and it's okay. I mean, my one sister's starting to do watercolor, so she's a little bit, you know, in the same camp. And I can talk to you guys, and that's all well and good, but you're not, you know, all that accessible all the time, you know? You're in different states, different countries. It's not like I can call you up and say, come over, we'll do lunch and do art, you know? So let's see, I didn't really get the yellow part. So I think I'm going to stitch that down like that. See, and then I don't have to care too much about this being flat because it's on the outside. I wonder if this would be too much. Let's just see. I've got this sitting here. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part yet. I don't know. Do you think that'd be too cumbersome to have on the outside? Have a little, it's almost like a little sprig of thyme. Not really. Maybe it's lavender. So if I put that together, where's my tiny attacher? Did I put it back? Just to kind of get, I know I had it out. I don't see it in its regular spot. Where would I put it? Unless I slipped it in the wrong container. Tiny attacher, where did you go? Tiny attacher, tiny attacher. Do, do, do. Oh, I see them. I covered them up with all that fabric. I just want to attach it so I can kind of hold it together to get the look. I could offset that too. It doesn't have to be straight. And I could get out my glue gun, and if I put some all I can think of is dirty gauze. Keisha calls it dirty gauze. It's not dirty gauze. Put some look, here's some bits and fibers. My cat's the most interested. Yeah. I need some you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not dirty gauze. Cheesecloth. My brain finally kicked in. I thought putting some in that's too bright. I could knock that back, I guess. I was bragging on myself about I could find that fabric, but see, I've got other stuff stacked here on my computer screen, waiting to find a new home. And I thought I had pushed a little bit of gauze. This little piece of muslin might do. So just use all these different. I love cheesecloth, but have yet to use it. And oh, Gail, once you start, I'm telling you, Gail, you're gonna want to put it in everything. It just fills in the background, you know. I don't know. I just freaking love it. All right, so I could do this, right? And I could stitch a little button on there because it's on the front. So I'll say, you know, and I might take some StazOn and do some kind of stamped. I might use that letters, the script stamp that I just purchased. You know what? Why don't I just do it? Do we have time? I see. I've got my cousin. I know she's out and about now, so I don't want her sitting and waiting on me too long today. Let me grab my StazOn because it stays on. I want to grab a good color that's gonna. I don't know if my jet black is juicy. Let's see if it is. This could be a bit fiddly. Let's see. Here's my stamp off sheet. Let's just see if I have enough in here. Now, probably in this case, I want to get this on my Stampin' Block. Doesn't look like I'm getting too much in here. Let's see. I did buy re-inkers for a lot of my StazOn, but they didn't have the black, so I didn't get the black. I don't know if it's going to show up. I also have, let's see, I've got Timber Brown. Let's see if that's any juicier. Oh, that might be juicier. Let's see, I'm just inking down the center. This guy's kind of seen its last days. Let's see. He's kind of used up. Oh, I think that's going to work. Okay. So this is the black. So let's put him back. This is the timber. Timber! Hi, Peggy Fitzmaurice. How are you? Nice to see you. Okay. All right, we're going for it. Yikes. Now, I don't want to wiggle because I don't want to smear, you know. So I'm just really pressing down. You can't even hardly see it. All right, let's see. It's true to its word. It's not coming up. All right, so. And I'm not going to be able to stamp in that same spot. I wonder if this. Can't stay long. It's a national holiday here at my house. Oh, hubby's birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Peggy. Another August baby. Woohoo! I'm an August baby. Murray's an August baby. My cousin that's visiting, she's an August baby. Her brother, she's got 2 brothers that are August babies. Okay, let's see. We're going to go again. I don't know. I don't know. This may be disastrous. And Tina, happy birthday, Tina. That's a little better. All right. Alrighty. I'm going to see if I can overlap it. We're going to do an overlap. This is just my background. No, that's because your family was smart. I can't even imagine carrying a child and then giving birth in August. All right. All right, let's see. I want to get some maybe out on the edge. So I'm going to try to get this part of the stamp, which I haven't used yet. Let's see if we can get some ink-a-dink on there. I think my mom said, it was horrible. I was so hot. Well, Mom, you know. All right, let's see. Can't really scoot that. I think that's going to give me a hard edge I don't want. So let's go this way. People are busy in the winter. Yeah. All right, so I don't think that's too terribly bad for the background. Let's see, let's get some of the schmaltz out of the way. Schmaltz. The one thing about a cover you can always be adding, right? Well, even just like a journal, right? Can you see? You can see I have there's a skid mark across that was there when I purchased it. So I think I'm just going to attach it like that. And then this will come out. And I've got plenty of room to snap. Hey, Zena. Right? Okay, so I have this. I'm going to probably put a button on there. Maybe I'll put a bug. And then on the back is the coin purse. This is a vintage, we think circa 1960s Buxton wallet. So I'm going to put little ephemera in there. Just have one in there now. This is going to be my cover, I do believe. I might do it straight. I don't know if I'm going to angle it, do it straight. I'll see. I might think on that for a day or two. Right? Then we open it up, and then we have our original personal identification card. I think I'm probably going to remove 2 of these photo pockets, but in the photo pockets are going to go retro playing cards. Good morning, Kathy Whitney. And I think I'm going to gesso some of these. Yeah, cover the skid marks. I was thinking that too, Shannon, once I put it up to the light. Yeah. And these are going to go into the picture pockets. All right. And then today I had pre-cut the pages, and I stamped and put some washi tape. And I might come back in and put a couple little flat things to glue, like we did this little guy. So I've got some cute pages. And then it had this cute little pocket. So this is going to be an extra little journal, if you will. I'm going to stamp some lines, ink that up better. Just did a quick, and then I might put some other little things in there. And then in the money fold part, I took some more of that eco-dyed paper I had made and made another little area where you can journal. So these pages still need to be decorated more. And I put this little whale's tail tag on, and I'll put a little bulb pin and some dingly danglies there. And there you have it. An art journal made inside a vintage wallet. Yeah, if I tip it this way, Shannon, it'll cover that skid mark. If I tip it to the left, cover that skid mark totally. Just not sure if I think this is a great idea. I like the way it looks. But when I pull this up, see, this is fairly flexible. This isn't real hard. So when you open it up, I'm thinking, you know, to be able to, if you wanted to write, this almost is like a clipboard, right? Hey, Nettie, nice to see you. You like it angled, Gail? Yeah, I think that's probably the way I'll go. So if I take out two of the pockets here, I'll be able to do a little bit more with these pages because I just don't have the room to, you know, there's no extension here. There's no elasticity. There's not two snaps. You know, like some wallets you get today, you've got the double snap. Kathy, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday. Mine is coming up very shortly. Happy birthday to all the August babies. All right. Thanks for being here. I'm going to skedaddle and go see if my cousin is hungry for lunch and then see what we're going to do today. So I'm going to put this here for a few seconds so I can grab a thumbnail and do a nice thumbnail. Let's sing happy birthday to Kathy. How about if we do that? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Hope it's an artful day for you. Happy birthday, Kathy. Cool. And Peggy's going to go celebrate her hubby's birthday. So thanks for being here. I will enjoy my time with my cousin. Thanks, Gail. That's very sweet. All right, girls, don't forget it's a market weekend, so hopefully I'll see you there sometime today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you all soon somewhere, I'm sure. And don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.